Hello, I oftentimes switch languages. I do speak Italian, and I speak English, and I speak modern Greek. But every time I start a video, what language am I about to use? As you hear, I am using English. I've been playing fretted instruments for more than 4 years. I have a woodwind and brass background and still play them. And I play several instruments. This instrument is a tenor banjo. Tenor banjos are tuned in fifth, C, G, D, and A. As a matter of fact, I started on a tenor guitar, which is tuned the same way, but it's a guitar. I rarely play the banjo. I got this because it was kind of cheap, and I always been curious. Tell the truth, this is a powerhouse. The banjos are loud as hell. Not much sustain, but loud. It's not a quality instrument. I got it from 100 euros second hand, but it was completely new, mint condition. Actually, it's quite pleasant to watch. It has a, let's call a resonator back, I don't know. When I say resonator, people think about dobros. And as I always do, I sew and build my strap. I use from scraps of fabric I have. And this is kind of bathrobe, spongy like. It takes quite a while to do it because I don't have a sewing machine. It's kind of hobby I have at night when I'm, to unwind. What is this the right expression? This is quite padded because this is a quite or pretty heavy instrument. I'm speaking like very slowly so everybody can understand my English, which is quite clear, I guess. The difficult thing about banjo here in Italy is find banjo strings in stores. They don't stock them, so either you order online or you buy, or you cannot buy single strings, or you can buy because it has, you can use regular strings because there are holes. These are quite good systems. There are hooks and holes, so you can put every kind of strings. This kind of banjo is sometimes tuned lower, but in the same tuning of a mandolin, so it's C, G, G, D, A, and E, like a mandolin. I'm learning my tenor guitar method, which is the same method. Obviously there are some differences. I'm used to playing a baritone ukulele in fifth, so that's what I do to practice. But when you move from that to the tenor guitar, there's a difference, and from the tenor guitar to banjo there is a less difference because they both have steel strings. I think that tenor guitar is more all-around instrument. You can play everything. So why should you play a tenor guitar? At the beginning, tenor guitars were geared towards banjo players. They want to get into the guitar playing without a learning curve. That's why it's called tenor guitar. It has nothing to do with tenor for itself. But this, I don't know why a tenor banjo is called tenor. But tenor guitar got its name after tenor banjos. The voicing is different. The technique is different because it has 4 strings. Some people tune like a tenor ukulele, or like the first 4 strings of a guitar, D, G, B and A. If I had to, I would tune the second one like that, but I think that at the beginning I had this idea, but then I said better to play fewer, the way I see it, fewer things, but in the spirit of the instrument rather than changing the tuning. Say, why would you then play a baritone ukulele in 5th? But actually I play baritone ukulele the way they should be played, like the first 4 strings of a guitar, but I had the spare one and I decided to go the other way. That means if I had another tenor guitar, I would use like a baritone ukulele, only having steel strings. Obviously, I have several instruments, and in order to excel, I should choose one. But maybe I don't want to excel. Maybe I want to have fun with several instruments. Every instrument one has their own soul, their own mojo, and therefore you need to play all of them in a cycle. I mean, I said I've been playing the this I haven't been playing, but as a this is a cheap electrical guitar. So since I busk, I said, oh, today I'm going to use this. I don't know all the chord shapes, okay? So sometimes I say, well, if I play this, it's good because I'm learning, but it's bad because I don't play in a more relaxed way as when I play the guitar. Every guitar, I speak it to a layman, right? I don't speak to people who know better. This is called a fat strat because it has a humbucker, this fat, bigger magnet or pickup. Usually banjo don't have this. If I have a I-rig stage. It's a preamplifier with a lot of potentialities and a microphone in the shape of a pick, but I put here inside. I never tried, but I see that it fits. So this is a maybe people will keep garbage or crap. I don't give a crap. What I miss, I have a resonator ukulele, but I don't have a resonator guitar. Okay, so this is an instrument like my trombone. It's like, wow, you're in a jam session and you show up with a trombone or with a banjo. These are the instruments that nobody plays anymore. Generally speaking, there are people who are 10 times better than I am, which is not a big deal because I'm not that good. Anyway, the instrument is quite heavy, but I padded the strap quite a lot. It's not adjustable because I made it, but I usually do like this, or look like this, turn around the headstock to have it, you know. I usually don't have the instrument on groin level like rock and roll or hard rock players used to have. So I strongly recommend, I mean, if you want to have a loud instrument that attracts attention, if you like old style things, and this is an instrument you can play if you are good with other instrument, also acoustic. If you are good, you can play under with a trombone, a clarinet, and a cornet, which is a kind of trumpet, and you stand your ground. People can hear you. You know, you are audible. People can hear. That's what the banjo was for. I mean, do you think that you can do that with a regular guitar? Yeah, I mean, if you have a arched up with very thick strings and high action, you can do that. But what this gives, this peculiar tinge, peculiar sound that screams old time, and it's quite it gives all this Dixieland band, the peculiar Dixieland sound with a guitar, which is an instrument that I prefer, generally speaking. But with a guitar, you lose this old-time feelings, and you easily start playing swing. This says this is not swing, this is Dixieland, or this is New Orleans. Okay, and that's a banjo. I repeat, this is a 4-string banjo. Thanks for watching.